So here we have my 5 social media strategies to drive tons of targeted traffic to your website and build your list at the same time. Welcome to this, the second video in the series. It's been said that word of mouth and third-party recommendations are the very best form of promotional marketing. Well, if that's the case, then social media marketing is really going to be like word of mouth on steroids. You are now not only reaching an audience, but you're reaching an audience of an audience of an audience, which is fantastic. So again, I hope that you can see you don't have to be a rocket scientist to have an effective social media campaign. Now I'm going to share with you in this video how you can leverage this power that social media marketing holds. And I'm going to count down with you my top 5 social media strategies that are going to help you drive tons of targeted traffic to your website and also help you to build your list. So here we go. Number 5. First of all, make sure that your website is social media friendly. Social media is a very effective way to promote your business and build your brand online. It's particularly beneficial for small businesses as it's very cost effective and provides us the opportunity to compete effectively with the more established companies and the larger brands that are online right now. Social media allows a business to target a huge customer base. There are many ways to use social media for business. Your company's website is one of the best channels to build and grow your social media presence. This is where businesses get most of their followers and fans. There are several social media features that you can certainly take advantage of. I'll just run through a few of them now. These could actually include using the right plugins on your website. Make it easy for users to share your website content. Target multiple social networks to increase your reach. And use a social login instead of a guest registration. So moving on to number 4, use a good call to action. Call to action on a site actually refers to a banner, a button, or it could be a type of graphic or a text that prompts a user to perform a desired action. It's typically aimed at converting a user into a lead. An effective call to action it's really an essential part of any site. In spite of its importance, I come across many business websites daily that really do fail to take advantage of this simple yet highly effective concept. So here's a few call to action tips for your website. Make your calls to action stand out. Use multiple calls to action. Place your calls to action in a prominent place, for example, above the fold on your site. Social media calls to action should be given with roughly around every 4 to 5 status updates. So number 3, give consumers what they want. This is a simple no-brainer. Give people something in exchange for them liking your page, and then keep them engaged with interesting content. And yes, it's important to keep the discounts, the promotions, and the free stuff coming too. You see, in a recent survey, of the 46% of respondents that liked a page, nearly half said that they did so expecting something in return. So what they were actually saying was that they were wanting something in return, but they wanted it for free. Number 2, be consistent. Yeah, be consistent. That really is a good tip. It takes time to get results in any worthwhile project, be it social media or even search engine optimization. The focus is on quality content and epic content, coupled with a well-structured list building system. You can keep sending people to your landing pages and convert them to subscribers first, but then refer them to your other social media accounts. And over time, the time and the effort that you put into collecting leads will certainly pay off. Always ensure that you respond to your contributors. There's nothing worse than seeing lots of comments, for instance, on a Facebook page and then not seeing the page owner responding. If you think that it doesn't happen and that it sounds too obvious a thing to do, then I assure you it does. Okay, so now we're counting down, and the number one strategy is sharing. Social media marketing done right takes time, and it does take effort and also patience. However, getting others to share your content is one of the best tactics for increasing traffic and also boosting sales. It's also very rewarding to see your content being shared publicly, getting published on worthy sites. As we mentioned earlier, give clear call to actions, but just be careful that you don't overuse a request for sharing. So there we have it, my top 5 social media strategies to help you get targeted traffic to your site and to build your list at the same time. I really do hope that you found these useful and you can see the benefit of implementing these techniques in your social media mix. I'd be really interested to hear your progress and how you get on with your social media campaign. So please don't hesitate, let me know how you're doing. By now I'm sure that you've grasped the fact that the simpler you keep your strategy in the beginning, then the more effective it will be in the long run. So in the final video in this series, I'm going to share with you some of the successes that my students have had by following these methods that I've spoke about. As with everything I teach in the social media field, there's no hype involved, just solid quality content. Content that you can replicate in your business. So keep an eye on your inbox for the final video in the series, and I'll speak to you very soon.